welcome. This is Friday West with Limbus Library, and today, you know what day it is. I don't, because it's been a bank holiday. It's very confused, but apparently it's Limbus Day. It is in fact a Tuesday. It's a little confusing, but it is Tuesday. I assure you, to those who had a long weekend as well, it is a Tuesday, not a Monday. Welcome everyone. Welcome Dreaming Other. Welcome Nimby. Welcome Axnam. Welcome Maxwell. Welcome Noble Says Phantom. Welcome Aubergine Man. Have a nice look, Serum. It's the Limbusy Show, featuring everyone's favourite traumatized short King Sinclair and the 12 psychopaths, his 12 evil psychopath exes. Brian, you boss book game. Hell, Necromancer. Glad you're back, Brady. I've been down in the dumps ever since I found out my #1 cameo. She is graduating. I'm sure gonna miss Knife Me Out now. Aren't we all? She was obviously very well loved. How are we gonna cope without the mysterious cat girls on Monday? We don't know, but we're gonna anyway. Hello GCPWay, good evening. I hope you have your very human holiday with Kromer. Oh heck yeah, it's gonna be so fleshy. Fleshy. Let's get to it. No point in waiting. Let's get in on it. Continue my dungeon sprawl. Oh look, knees. Definitely don't need that to happen. Oh, sorry. I'm still tired. I'm forever tired.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를
Does it
세우라.
matter what number I put them in? Like, should I not be putting
정신을 차리니 햇빛으로 잔뜩 달궈져 뜨거워진
in front?
한낮의 골목길 한가운데였다.
When I came to my senses, I found myself in an alley at midday, heated by the sun.
난 그곳에서
I stayed there on the ground,
멍하니 누워 있었다.
dazed and confused. So fleshy, I'm gonna remind you of that comment later in the stream. No,
길가
But
곳곳에
I can't stop you.
아지랑이가
I could see
피어오르는
a
것이
haze
보였다.
rise from the surface.
싱클레어,
Oh, hey
이
boyfriend!
세계의 금이 같구나.
Sinclair, a crack has been made in your world.
내가 데미안을 봤을 때 종종
I felt
느꼈던
like I
위화감의
was
정체를
starting to understand
알
what the
것도
strange
같았다.
feeling I often got around Demian was.
어째서 그 아이는
I always found it weird
항상 발걸음 소리가 나지 않았던
how
걸까?
I never heard his footsteps.
왜 모든 건 고독하고
Why
조용하게
does everything
어디에도
arrive
속하지
in
않은 듯
desolate silence,
고요하게 다가오는
as if it
걸까?
belongs to no world at all?
가족의 죽음도
The loss of my
악의
family,
세계도
the world of
절망도.
evil, all this despair,
그리고
and you too.
두렵니, 싱클레어?
Are you scared, Sinclair?
그는 내게 말했다.
He spoke to me.
모든 것을
He had
관통하여
the
보고
eyes of a
있다는 듯이
person who saw through
그리고 그
everything,
모든 것이
and the
예정된
attitude
수순에
of
지나지
someone who
않는다는 듯이
predicted this series of events.
심지어 그는 알고 있는
He
듯이
didn't even wait for me to reply,
대답을 기다리지 않고
like he
말했다.
knew what I was going to say.
언젠가 전부 깨버린 채
One day,
박차가 오를 날이
you'll
오겠지.
break it all together and soar.
나는
And I
전부 끄집어내진 널 보고
wish
싶어.
to see you completely bare. Oh my, Demian! Oh my! Completely bare, you say?
입 밖으로 꺼내지 못하고 있던 나의
He
속대답이
responded as if he
어떨
already knew
것이라는
the
걸
answer I was hesitating on.
이미 알고 그러나
Although
그의
this
말은
world seemed to
온기가
radiate
가득한
warmth.
듯하면서도
Although his words seemed to radiate warmth.
제대로 익지 않은
I
칠면조에
felt a certain
차가운
chill,
내부를 씹는 것만 같은
like biting
서늘한
into
기분이
the
들어.
cold insides of a half-cooked turkey.
나는 다시 한번
I couldn't help but
정신을
fall
잃을 수밖에
unconscious
없었다.
again. Yeah, because obviously we know what happened to Kromer after all this, but where's Demian? And why does he know the future? The future!
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
좋아. 편하구만.
I have a team that's really not going to help with my sleepiness because I picked it because I'm sleepy and I want to It's chamomile and lavender, which is two very chill ingredients for tea. Demian is Demian is Demian is Demian. Demiurge? Demian.
그래. 그렇게 시원하게 처리해. 오물에 보는 맛이 나고.
떼어내주지.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
불길 속으로.
The Abnos didn't leave the library again, did they? Did they? So, are all the library Abnos still in the library? Because the whole thing was everyone was going to leave the library, but they didn't. Just like how Charon is Charon, just
머리통에 작살났다고.
the undeniable beings that are themselves of the city. Charon and Demian. Just beings. I think the game is a bit too loud. Okie dokie. Let me sort that out. Here it is. Turn that down slightly. Thank you for telling me! Volumes be tricky like that. Yeah, all the library abnos is in the library. It makes sense, but you know, I'd like to see them in this game, please. I know we've had very similar ones. But like, but what if I got to fight them again? What about the magical girls? Can we at least get the magical girls back out, please? I love the magical girls. The Botany Court had lots of other sites through the city with abnos. We forget it was a full wing. That's true. So that's why we've got all these other ones going about. But there are some aberrations, similar abnormalities in printed in. Oh, that's fun. I guess they were like, well, we need to get fan favorite stuff out. Like pink shoes. Yeah, that's true. That's close to the red shoes one. Though it may be possible for the same abno to exist in two locations. They are strange and weird creatures. It wouldn't surprise me if they could exist twice in the same world, sort of thing. I mean, one was a big blob of bodies. The smiling bodies? Smiling pile of bodies or something? I mean, there could be a section of it somewhere else. It could easily multiply. Just like mimicry. I feel like there should be more mimicries. Nothing theirs. There is no way they aren't going to bring in Limbillions by tapping into fan favorite avenues, but they will save it for the right moment. I need Queen of Hatred and Greed and Despair and Wrath. I need them. That's what Wolpie Night is for! We have a Wolpie coming up, don't we? You guys said there was a Wolpie coming. I look forward to Wolpie Night. Oh lordy. Rightio. I'm still happy with my team. So let's get this Kromer with. I need to remember to use my egos. Because I forget they exist. Well, Sinclair, were you able to find an answer in your heart's path? Kromer. Hello, Dermaid. Welcome. Don't give me that look. It's not even time yet. You're making me want to kill you. No, I should abstain. I can't let immediate entertainment distract me from the more important things. Sinclair, the only way to retrieve the golden borough, to retrieve a golden borough that's begun to resonate is... I know. There's an Easter egg at the start of the fight for using Incorp Sinclair, so watch out for that. I'm glad I'm using the special Sinclair then. Even if it weren't for our mission.
개새끼는.
I'd still tear that bitch to pieces and drink up her remains. We have just gone past the 15-minute mark, so I'm glad you saved the swearing to right now, Sinclair. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Sinclair. Where did you learn to act so tough? That's not like you at all. What a riot. Still, I guess you've made some friends since then. You won't run away this time, will you? Not this time, Kromer! What's my Easter egg? You're my Sinclair! We got Millie time? Oh heck yeah. Yes, I can do the Ojo-san laugh. Indubitably. Kromer's already staggered!
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요.
I'm gonna turn this up in my headphones.
적합한 조치였습니다.
Pew pew pew! Hello Mini Crack, welcome. He's using whatever skill he wants with win rate. Oh, look at him glow! My boy's glowing! Oh, is it because of his sign? Sinclair's determination to stand up to Kromer. Is it because of that? Once 3 strokes have been drawn. Courage. Oh. Courage to triumph, to trump fear. Aww, look at my boy. He's so brave. That to use a surprise wish fulfillment is super effective. Sinclair's strong against Kromer's. He has type advantage by being small and cute. Pew! I feel like there's gonna be another phase here, because this is far too easy. That was a very quick little line as well for using this for this Sinclair. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I knew it wasn't over. The sinners were fatigued and damaged, some already dead. Sinclair drawing on Undertale powers, both determination and level of violence. Being small like you, aka the party defense, that is my defense. I have no other defense, it's the best I've got. As opposed to us, Kromer still stands triumphantly. She reaches inside Sinclair's coat, in what seems to be like a declaration of his fate. Now then, it's time, Sinclair. I'll be taking the second coin. Your last chance. Why are you doing this to me? Why me? Sinclair, do you want to know why I gave you back the basement key when you asked? Listen close. It's not because I've made my discovery or baked a copy of it. It's because you were my key. You see, I happen to know of a way to peek at the futures that might come true. Hey, it's the one where use? I saw among them, where you and I travel from nest to nest, slaughtering heretics together, all around the city. Even though you are raised by heretics, bearing revolting metal bodies, part of you still felt disgusted by them. Funny, isn't it? You would stab them in the head with your halberd. Don't you lie to me! I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, Sinclair. You have my personal apologies for using the ID that I'm using, but it's the best one I have for you. One of the best ones I have in general. I'm sorry. While I smash their heads with a hammer. Stop it! What in the world? In that world, you look like the freest person in the universe, transcending everything. Yeah, that looks free, not unhinged and traumatized. That's what freedom looks like, guys. No, you're lying. Whether I'm lying or not. Kromer suddenly cracked a wry laugh and stopped moving. The golden burrow! The golden burrow on the altar resonated with her cackle and began to glow brighter. Then... It's begun. At last! My final grudge will be fulfilled! What is possessing you, woman? A mass of flesh engulfs her lower half. From the hideous organic growth, bundles of amorphous appendages stretch outward in countless numbers, as if desire and madness were made manifest. Good lord, do these artists know how to do horrific, fooked up shit. Come, Sinclair. Rip me up and shoot me down. If you can, that is. So this is what you guys were referring to, you absolute fracking freaks. Hello, Atomic Bev. I don't like it. No. Anyone who says would. Degenerate jail for you. Degenerate jail. Not quite horny jail, but degenerate jail. News 5G man. Exnum. Degenerate jail for you. Absolute fucking freaks. It's like Resident Evil, isn't it? Take me to DJ jail. In you go. There's plenty of room in DJ jail for you guys to look at weird shit together. Can I ego with Sinclair? Let's do it. You fool, I'm already in DJ jail. Why do you have internet in DJ jail? They should not be giving you internet in DJ jail. Yeah. It did not do much, but you know. You can't put me in a DJ jail. I'm the one at DJ jail. No. I'm already in DJ jail because I said I would. To the Yuri Apple! That's disgusting. Oh, he's panicking. Panic, 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 panic. Ugh, you guys. Fun fact, the Dreamer of Human Wholeness looks a lot like Lust Spectacular. Fun. Kromer could be a Wesker fangirl. It does feel very Resident Evil. It feels like we have to fight some kind of weird monstrosity. Like, it's not right to fight a human at the end of a thingy. It has to be a weird monstrosity. Oh, well, welcome. Yeah, Canto through Kromer. No, why? Yes, why? I think I got there after sweet smelling instant. Anya. You would nothing there? Oh my god. Absolute degenerates. I thought it was bad that you just liked psychopathic women. It's even worse that you like this variety of psychopathic women. She does look like she's having a good time though. Bro! You yeeted my party away! The fleshy hill exuded potent acid, melting Sinclair's legs, and all the other sinners were being dissolved by the cortex secretion too. Thank you. The comments from my model. His wife, South Faust sweater. Well, she's got good taste. It's a very comfy sweater. Slash jumper. We don't say sweater here. Tamari. Don't bring up Tamari, local goober. We don't talk about that. Yeah. I got really lucky on my first roll and got both the full stops. A cheat. No, I didn't cheat, but I feel like I cheated. Tamari. No. Oh, my little thing isn't... Oh, there we go. It's updating again. Nice. Oh, it isn't reading and writing! You're right! Sorry, local Ren. Very sorry. I need to... Ugh, I keep forgetting to update things. Canto. Sorry. This is Limbus Company. Thank you for telling me, local Ren. I've updated it. In spite of that, he still crawls towards Kromer. Yes, that's it. It hurts, doesn't it? You're filled with rage, aren't you? Accept it all. Welcome it with open arms. And watch me. Watch my glorious body closer to the purest form of humanity that ever before. This flesh here. The sheer unmatched strength of purity! Wife no. Sinclair! Look at how human you are. You could become like me too. Yeah. I'm surprisingly well versed, or at least very good at being psychotic a woman. Sinclair, you were scared all along, weren't you? You lost your family, and you had to ride a bus with these strangers, forced to do things you didn't want. You knew in your heart that you didn't belong there, right? Didn't you want to run? Didn't you want to quit it all? Am I wrong? I swear, Join me, Sinclair. Don't avoid this. Embrace it. Complete my grudge! The arm Sinclair was using to hold his weapon was growing limp by the second. He nevertheless continued in Kromer's direction. You must accept the pain. Only when we have transcended suffering itself can we be reborn. Game too quiet? spill the blood, adding on the most human things each second to the purest world, where the impurities plaguing the city of old folks have been filtered out.
엄마,
Papa. Sis. Sinclair vacantly mutters, looking at the faces of his now dead fellow sinners. I couldn't leave him like this. Sinclair, listen to me! I'm embarrassed that it took me so long to take action, but it was better late than never. Act like the manager I am. I know you think a lot. I know there's a lot going on in your head that you can't share with others. That's how he was. Worried that he might be a burden. He constantly put his mind through doubts and ruminations, most of which he never left on about. Twink fights his fears. We applaud our local Twink. He's chewed up many thoughts in the form of guilt.
가족들은
My family
나 때문에
died
죽었어.
because of me.
말해서는 안 되는 것.
I said stuff I
말했어.
really shouldn't have. Exactly! It's all your fault, so embrace it! It's the way to become wholly reborn! Follow me and rest in my grip. She's the one who grips. Don't listen to her. You have to see, look at her, observe her carefully. Alas, my voice didn't seem to reach him. Honglu is a good sweetie boy, and I love him. Not wife! Stop it! Get standards! DJ in jail! Sinclair's weapon leaves his hand and lands on the ground. His advance for Kromer has stopped. Yep. Looks like this is the end for us. Looking unrespectfully. Nah! Honglu is Sinclair without the twink. Honglu is Sinclair without the anxiety. I can feel my body melting into the mound. I knew I'd die trying to play the proper manager sooner or later. But, Sinclair, I have to tell him more. I have to tell him that Kromer's spewing a heap of lies, threats, hypocrisy, and exaggeration. Every nerve in my body is screaming that I shouldn't give up on him. I can feel the burning pain of my melting body. Look closely, Sinclair. Not with your eyes, but with your heart. I screech at Sinclair. Only then will you see what matters most.
그래야만 가장 중요한
Only
것이 보일
then
테니까.
will you see what matters most. In that moment, someone quietly appeared.
가장 중요한 것을 볼 수 있다.
Oh, hey, I asked for magical girls, but I got a magical boy. And you know what? I'm not mad. And when you see the things that matter most,
얕은 겁박이나
you won't
속임수로
have to stifle yourself with
자신을
shallow
죽이지
threats
않아도
or
될
cheap
거야.
tricks. It's the guy! It's the Demian! He has much more blue on him now. You hate him? Mr. Slayer Copium, them Slayer Copium. The gay guy!
그렇지.
Isn't that right, Sinclair? You've got this! Oh god, look at him, half melted. Blue boy himself. He moved with... It is a magical boy! boy! He's actually a fucking magical boy! Oh, and the sign that we picked up is on his head. He moved with grace and airiness, as though he floated in the air. He seemed lighter than anyone else, unbound by anything. Contrary to his impression of freedom from all worldly longings, an oppressive air seemed to accompany every step he took. And with just a wave of his right arm, that's a very reverberating ding, shall we say? And the color and she gonna be? I don't think she's gonna be okay, Cyclops. I don't think so. He popped the solemn lament. He did. Kromer's upper body vanished in a clean cut. He left the best part. Shut up! You absolute weirdos.
데미안.
Damian,
네가 스스로 운명을
you've
바꾸었구나.
changed your own
싱클레어.
fate, Sinclair.
너는 아직 겁쟁이도 아니고
Right now, you're neither a coward nor a hero.
두려움 역시
But you've
완전히
still let
놓지
go
못한
of
것
your
같네.
fears completely. But you've still yet to let go of your fears completely.
그때도 말했지.
I've said it
누군가를
before, haven't I?
두려워하는 건
When you fear someone,
그 누군가에게
that's because you gave them
자신을
the power to have
지배할 힘을
control over you.
내주었기 때문에.
맞아.
That's right.
그리고
And
나는
I
다른 사람이 너를
don't
길들이는
want
게 싫어.
anyone else to domineer over you. That's my job. No.
그래서 저 크로머를
Which is
사라지게
why I
했어.
got rid of that Kromer. What is ID card level? Over 9,000! The man referred to as Demian then started to walk. He took airy steps as though he were embarking on a light trip. That's why Sinclair could never hear his footsteps, because he never actually stepped on the floor.
세상은
The world is
새로운
about to
탄생을
head
향해
for a
갈
new
거야.
birth.
그리고
And only a
그곳에는
few
아주
individuals can
소수의
get there.
사람만이 갈 수 있어. 싱클레어,
Sinclair,
너도 그중 하나야.
you are one of them. Sinclair fainted before he could answer. Damian slowly made his way over to me.
크로머는
Kromer
옛날
attempted
옛적에
to become a
사람들이
god,
믿었다던
like
신님이
those
되려고
which
했어.
people of the past were said to believe in.
그 걸음이 될 뻔했고.
Sinclair almost became her stepping stone.
하지만 알은
In the end, though,
혼자서 깨야 하는 거야.
one has to break an egg on their own.
크로머는 꽤 노력했어.
Kromer put in quite a bit of effort
싱클레어가
doing
첫
this
번째 동전을 이룰
and
때와
that
똑같은 상황을
to create
만들려고
a throwback in the
이런저런 수도
time
쓰고 말이야.
when Sinclair lost his first coin. Quite a bit of doing this and that to create a throwback to the time when Sinclair lost his first coin. Interesting. It is in my Discord, but I can grab it for you if you want. We do not talk about the 7th house. Oh no. Yeah, let's... When you guys tell me not to talk about something, I will not talk about something.
크리스마스까지는
Irregardless of the
시간이
fact
많이 남았네.
that Christmas is still a while away,
결국 자기들이
it's
그렇게
ironic
싫어하던
that they
가짜를
resorted to
꾸미고
creating
있었다는 건
false imagery.
아이러니야.
Something they
그치?
loathe so deeply, don't you think so? What are you talking about? Who are you? So was Kromer literally trying to, like, almost rewind time a bit so that she could have another go at getting Sinclair into the version that she wanted, that N-Corp version that we saw? What are you talking about? Who are you?
반가워, 단테.
A pleasure to meet you, Dante.
당신이
So
잠깐
you're the
동안
adult who
싱클레어를
will
길들여줄 어른이구나.
condition Sinclair at the moment.
내가 누구인지 그리고
She was trying to ascend to godhood via flesh fusion with a bunch of people. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. As for who I
무슨
am,
말을 하고 있었는지는
and for what I was
때가
talking
되면 알 수
about,
있을 거야.
you'll see in due time. Cool.
싱클레어가
When Sinclair
마음의
takes
힘을
flight
굳게 믿고
with unshakable
날아올라서.
faith in the power of the heart, right.
아름다운 별과
When he becomes
하나가 될
one
날이 올
with the
때.
beautiful stars,
그때 나는
that
다시
is when
돌아올
I'll
거야.
return.
그날까지
Take good care of Sinclair
싱클레어를
until
잘
then,
부탁해.
Dante.
단테.
You can hear me?
나는
I can.
모든
Hear all
지적임을
sorts of
들을 수
chirps
있어,
and
단테.
trills, Dante.
당연히
It's only natural
당신의
that I hear
목소리도
your
들릴
voice.
수밖에.
We still don't have a full grasp on what Encore was trying to do. Interesting. I could copy and paste it here, sure.
언제나
As always,
가장 중요한 건
what matters most
눈에
is something you
보이지도
can't see or
귀에
hear.
들리지도 않으니까 말이야.
Power of the heart and stars in space. This is Sailor Moon, but gay. I would say it's Sailor Moon, but gay, which would make him like Tuxedo Mask, but Tuxedo Mask has never done that kind of shit. The boy with the blue scarf vanished without notice. After that, the mounds began to melt away. They dissolved into mixtures of flesh and mud. With them gone, a single golden burrow appeared before me, spreading its warm light. Gala Moon. Shows up, kills Kromer, flirts with Sinclair, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Correct. Tactical Twink! Tactical Twink has been and gone! Sinclair's world was gradually melting with the hills. I excruciatingly dragged what's left of my upper body across the floor to reach Sinclair. I don't have the friend ID right now, local goober. I promise I will post it in a minute once we're done with the cutscene. He was still breathing. And so I figured I should be able to turn the clock. Thus, that means I'm still their manager. I should act like one. Plus, as I learned in my dying moments, I have to strive to become a more sensible manager. I think N-Corp is nerve because they both start with an N. That would make sense, like nervous system, because that's kind of the thing that they were the most fussy about. It means Nagelcorp. With all that, I need to tell him. It might have been your fault, Sinclair. Hello, Aubrey. The mini Karen in the thumbnail is very cute. Thank you! But that's okay. Really, it's one small mistake. One anyone could make. Don't beat yourself up so much about it. Oh yeah, because like Nagel and Hammer. Ah, that makes sense. Nail Corp! I pat him on the back with my half-melted right arm. Sinclair doesn't reply. Look, Sinclair, I know you kind of made an oopsie-daisy, but this is something anyone could do. Kinda, maybe. To be truthful, trying to identify someone to blame all this on would be a never-ending endeavor. From each of us going and carrying our sins onto the bus, to my loss of head and memory, accompanied by an involuntary appointment as the executive manager. At the root of all this, I might find no one but myself to blame. Staying bound by that fact, though, will only keep us from taking our next steps.
발견했습니다.
We found them! I could hear multiple footsteps approaching our horribly incapacitated team. Virgilis must have figured out we'd get into a mess and called the after team to scoop us off the
이자인 것 같습니다.
ground.
지금
Looks like the
주입합니까?
individual we seek. Do I inject it now?
다른 자들은
The others can be revived as long as this one lives. Focus all resources on restoring their body. I felt a jab in my shoulder. Then a strange sensation enveloped the parts of my body that had melted off.
그분이 지원해주신 HP
We were provided with 3 HP ampules. Do I use all 3 on them? Keep an eye on the regeneration progress and use them at your discretion. But Dante's rewind doesn't fix his own body, correct? Luckily, strap hangers, they're rolling in luxury thanks to having a colour on their team. One with a friend in K-Corp. Oh, so he must have been like, hey Siegfried, I hate you, but I need a thing. For Adi... The voices around me start to fade. Yeah, Dante can't heal himself. I figured, because this is the city and nothing's that convenient. Hello, sorry that I got in at the end. I hope you had a great time. Good night. I'm not finished yet. We're about halfway through-ish, maybe. We can up it. I think it's just a quiet section. Our third mission marked its sober end in dismissal, defeat. Da da da! On the other hand, the bus was more vibrant than usual, possibly out of everyone's attempts to disregard the depressing outcome. We got the thing! It is the end of the Canto, that's true, that's true. I brought enough chicken kebabs for all of you to have one, so if anyone didn't get theirs, go and put your detective caps on by yourselves. Oh, such curious cuisine! What is the intention of skewering chicken meat with a stick?
내가 살던 곳에서도 이런 음식을 본 것
Thank you for
같소.
subscribing! I may be familiar with this kind of dish, kokich of the dark variety.
달콤한 냄새. 메피가 좋아하는
A
냄새.
sweet smell. The kind Mephi likes. Stimulated, Charon revved the engine. Charon was humming another familiar tune. I could recognize the song. This time. Sharon, isn't Christmas a long way off?
카론의 흥을 깨지 마.
Don't put a damper on Charon's fun, big guy.
카론이 크리스마스 같이
If Charon
느꼈다면
feels like it's
그런 거야.
Christmas, then that's that. That's fair. You're just gonna skewered meats after seeing anyone skewered. Oh yeah, good point. I did do the April Fool's event and it was glorious. It is evening for me. Good night. Thank you for coming. But, oh, come on. I called you by your name for once.
뭐 그러면 그래도 기사
Well, why
양반이라고
didn't you
부르던가.
settle the score by
왜
giving
참아보면
her buzz
생각해.
girly then? You know, tit for tat and all that. Ugh. Virgilus was watching the scene unfold, leaving his food to cool and hardly taking a bite, even though he was the one who brought it all. Perhaps he's gone quiet because of Charon's song. Mountain of Smiling Ryoshu. It does come to mind that he said she was going through a tunnel, and then I turned my gaze to Sinclair, who was awkwardly laughing amongst the other sinners. If we're going through a long tunnel, then what we do is wait for the morning to arrive, right?
뭐라는 거야, 단테?
What's that about Dante? Drop the goofy poetry and have a kebab. Come on, say ah.
관리자께서는
Our manager has no mouth. Thank you for pointing that out, Mersault. What if mountain of smiling bodies was the remains of Kromer? Maybe. Time travel nonsense. Maybe there's time travel nonsense involved. The executive manager has no need for a mouth, as they're perfectly capable of commanding us without a word. Do keep that in mind. Outis, get out of my butt. Golly, don't you ever get tired of licking their boots so clean, Outis?
야,
Oi!
이거
Got all this scran, it's peak. Heathcliff knows what peak is. Ayo, BG, give me a light.
줄여 말하면 내가 모를 것 같았어.
Thought I wouldn't know what that's short for. I thought about giving a speech to the sinners about how this fruitful yet unsuccessful mission changed my mindset, but I soon shelved the idea. I told Sinclair not to let a failure of the moment bind him after all. Instead, I've resolved to make up for this less than ideal outcome on our next mission. May I have thine attention, Red Eye means Sir Virgilus? I too. Does Brian know that every single sin is based off a book? Yes. Yes, I do. I've been told many times, and yes, I am also an author. What? I do believe I have acted with sufficient caution, as you so hath warned. Thusly, if I may, would you allow me to lay claim upon a skewer?
그러던지.
Go right ahead. As Don Quixote's excited jubilations adds a layer of vigor to the already lively bus, the message I couldn't speak, but one I'm sure has been conveyed in one way or another, spreads between us. And so the morning came. We got through the difficult time. And we got skewers! What did I think of the Millie song? I didn't really catch it much, to be honest. I'll need to go listen to it properly, really. It fit the situation, but I don't know, too distracted by Kromer. Reconnection successful.